What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Ethereum here, and as we can see, it's still looking as though, it's just a game of Fibonacci right now, isn't it? Just like it always is pretty much with crypto. You can see here, obviously, we've got our Fibonacci pulled from this high to this swing low here in that previous, market kind of cycle that we saw, I guess you could say. Last year when we had that huge pump, obviously, up into May, the big correction that we saw down to July, this is where we pulled our fibs. You can see here quite clearly from the high to the low. And then since then, you can see all the fib levels being respected really nicely. We're coming up here, resistance support. We get back above the 618, support all the way. We come all the way up. We have that decent correction when in September, when we had that bearish September, where we form that, ABC correction, and we get the W double bottom, just like we saw for a lot of cryptos with that descending wedge. Pretty clear that we were going to get, a nice little break out of that. We come back up into the 078 here. We run all the way up to a new all-time high. And then you can see here, this is where the fun begins. On November the 10th, where things started to go wrong. Actually, my birthday, by the way. Basically, RIP me. You can see here we reached a new all-time high on the 10th of November there. And then you can see we obviously roll over, consolidate, come back up. And then we get another big capitulation event on the 4th of December, where we saw ourselves come back down to that 3,500-ish. 3,500, 3,600-ish area and the 078 there. We get the bounce in that area, but you can see we're starting to form this descending resistance, aren't we? And we got those 3 touches here, like we could potentially be forming some kind of bump and run pattern. And you can see here what happened is we came down again, we roll over back down again to the support at the 078. We get a little bit of a renaissance, but we do roll over quite significantly on the 5th of Jan here, which I believe was when Bitcoin was trying to, basically continue to the downside, getting down below for 40k, for example, for that first time. And you can see here, obviously, Ethereum, it lost this support, so it pretty much rolled instantaneously down to the next support, which was the 0618 here, and we found a perfect support on that. Got a little bit of a bounce, and now looking like we're putting in a bit of a range. And you can see here, as we said with Bitcoin today, we have got this descending RSI resistance as well, getting really oversold right now. And as we always say, the market is like an elastic band, and the more that you roll to the downside, the more chance of having a snap back to the upside and to reality, in which case you would see, a very nice move to the upside for Ethereum once we do see ourselves breaking out of that RSI. We're obviously getting really overextended right now. We are still in the bull market, aren't we? We're making consecutive higher highs and higher lows on a macro time frame here for Ethereum, just like we are for pretty much every single asset. So we're still in a bull market. We've not seen any bull market supports being lost so far. Looking like we're heading into a classic bear trap here, just like we saw back here when everyone was in maximum fear, maximum, capitulation mode for Ethereum and for Bitcoin. And you can see here for Ethereum right now, we've capitulated, we've come down to that 618 level, a very key Fibonacci level that obviously has a lot of weight. And now it's looking like, we're maximally, oversold. The momentum to the downside has reached a pinnacle here from what we can tell. You can see here the last time we were this oversold was when we had the COVID crash here. We have reached, ridiculously oversold levels here on the RSI. And with this RSI downtrend, we could see one last push to the downside for Ethereum like this, where we come down, towards that oversold area again. But once we do see the breakout of this RSI and, coming back up towards overbought territory like this, we're probably going to be heading back up, breaking through this level here, getting that, 1, 2, 3 consolidation, the bump and run pattern here, where we break out, back test the 078 here. We run all the way up to the and potentially a new all-time high up here. And then basically, we start to get back on our bike for Ethereum because, things have been a bit strange in this bull cycle from what we can tell. It's not really played out like previous bull cycles, but this could be, because of a combination of factors. But we do think, potentially the cycle could last quite a large chunk of 2022. And, you know, we just get that continuation with the bull cycle for a good while. And obviously, if that's the case, then we will be seeing a lot more higher prices for Ethereum. Obviously, there is a little bit of cause for concern because it does look like we have lost that bull market support here that we have been holding for a good while. And basically, you know, you can see once we lost it, we did have a fairly significant capitulation where we lost it here. We come back down, we kind of back test it, and then we roll over even more. And then we have seen this for Bitcoin as well. So a little bit of a concern that we have seen the bull market support for quite a few cryptos being lost. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the short term. But we do think in the long term, you know, Ethereum, it's going to be totally fine, isn't it? It's obviously an amazing crypto. So if we just take a quick look at, you know, the short term here, and we can do some short term price predictions. We've got a little bit of a range coming in like this, haven't we? Let me just save this in so I can keep this for next time. We've got a little bit of a range with the bottom and the top being formed here. So obviously we can do short term price predictions off of this. The 618 being a big support at around $3,050 there. And then obviously the bottom of the range coming in at around 3K, a big psychological support. And then if we're heading to the upside, we want to see this $3,400 level being broken, heading up towards that 078 next at $3,600. And then obviously beyond that, as we said, Ethereum's a quality project. We do think over 10K by the end of 2022 it being hit is highly likely. Maybe even 15 or 20K if we do see, you know, a big pump in the market. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.